Hello, and welcome to today's Klump Direct. We have many great games to show you. Now, let's take a look at this. Tetris, a new live service game. Play with your friends as you work to clear all the blocks by shooting them. Innovative battle pass system with new blocks and unlocks every season. Tetris, free to play. How was that? Live service games have been one of gaming's biggest trends in the past half-decade. From Fortnite to Destiny to Warzone, many of today's most popular and lucrative games are live service, but the format has seen better days. Just this year, live service games like Apex Legends Mobile, Rumbleverse, and Knockout City have shut down. Live service games are supposed to last years, to become a part of the player's life, and yet so many games are failing to do that. How did we get to this point? And what can we do to stop developers from throwing good IPs into the live service fire? Most games aren't going to be Fortnite. In fact, if you're launching your game thinking it will be the next Fortnite, you're setting yourself up for failure. Fortnite was initially revealed as a completely different game at the 2011 Spike Video Game Awards, which I'm old enough to actually remember watching.
Yeah, how about that? I'm allergic to hay.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
While that game became the Save the World mode, it sat in development for years before re-emerging. The Battle Royale mode was developed in 2 months after PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds made the genre popular on PC. Fortnite beat it to consoles, however, and its slick gameplay, accessibility, and style had it leaving PUBG in the dust. Fortnite is a shot in the dark, once-in-a-generation type hit. Banking on becoming the next Fortnite isn't a reasonable expectation, nor is it a realistic one. People saw the cash that games like it and Destiny brought in, and they wanted it for themselves. Fortnite works so well because of its ever-changing gameplay and Epic Games' understanding of what players want, as well as its willingness to shake up the formula when needed, not because it has all the Marvel characters in it. Marvel's Avengers is a complete and utter failure. When you think Avengers game, you want a repetitive looting action game with only half a story, right?
No.
Instead of a globe-trotting action game where you are saving the world as Iron Man and the Hulk, you're recycling through the same enemies over and 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 over. If your game is not what people want or isn't interesting to play for months on end, even the biggest, most popular IP in the world can't save you. Marvel's Avengers could have been the next great Marvel single-player action game, but instead, it's shutting down after being in the Target bargain bin since launch. Avengers' failure even impacted Guardians of the Galaxy, an actual good game that many, myself included, assumed would suck based on how Avengers turned out. Don't think I'm ignoring you, DC. In just one state of play, Rocksteady's Suicide Squad killed the Justice League, went from an intriguing next step after the Arkham series to a game I wouldn't even play even if I got paid to. Bookmark this now, this online-only game servers won't even be up in 3 years. I'm sorry, it just looks so bad. Your IP can't save you. Even solid gameplay can't save you if there isn't enough game to go along with it. Halo Infinite was very fun when the multiplayer launched, but many just don't care anymore after an incredibly slow drip of updates and new modes, most of which were standard in older Halo games. Overwatch 2 was over after 3 hours of trying to log in one match when you realize there's little new. Animal Crossing New Horizons was amazing for its first 200 hours, but we all burned through it so fast that the live service part ended after 1 year of holidays and just one major update. I really liked the update, though, but it still fails as a live service game. But I love the coffee shop. I love the little coffee shop. Every Mario sports game in the past 5 years launches half finished and then only gets finished after the online community is dead and moved on. Babylon's Fall. Even the best-selling video game in the world, Call of Duty, can't resist the live service temptation. If I'm paying full price for a game and you want me to buy a battle pass, at least put something not completely boring in there. Or just let me buy map packs again if you aren't going to add anything besides shipment for the 40th time. Warzone is even pretty successful by live service standards, and the community is still tearing itself apart over Warzone 2. You have a free part of this game, and people are still tearing themselves apart over it. It's so hard to win in the live service industry. Battlefield 2042 has less players than Battlefield 1 from 2016, despite an uptick from being on PlayStation Plus. But for a full-scale Battlefield, it's an utter failure. I can go on and on and on. This is maddening. No one can possibly play all these games for all these hours, right? Absolutely. But publishers and developers think that they can get a piece of the pie, even though there's only a few crumbs left. These live service games function as almost a second job. Most people don't want to work any job, let alone two.
The thing is, Bob, it's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
Don't care?
It's a problem of motivation, all right? Now, if I work my ass off and Initech ships a few extra units, I don't see another dime. So where's the motivation?
There's only 24 hours in a day. For a normal person, there isn't unlimited time to game. It's like how you have that teacher that thinks their class is the only one that matters, but you have 7 other classes you're taking that semester. These games, by function, need a large player base to succeed. And there's only so many gamers to go around, especially if you're trying to make a live service shooter or battle royale. The market is just too oversaturated right now, and I have trouble believing that any new live service game will succeed in the way that the companies want it to. The model certainly isn't dead. It will probably evolve like online multiplayer games in the past, but the days of stealth launching a battle royale next to the Super Bowl to massive success are over for now. But my live service Tetris game, however...